Hello, and welcome to this Midweek Reflection with Rev Deanna from DKR United. We're so glad you tuned into this video. To make sure you don't miss any of our new uploads or live streams, be sure to click the subscribe button. We have a lot of great content coming up, and we don't want you to miss out. Stick with us until the end of the video to find out about all of our upcoming events and worship services.
Hello everyone, it's Reverend Deanna Cox here with your midweek reflection for, I guess, the first full week of February, we'll call it. I've been away on leave for all of January, and thank you for that gift of time. It was much needed. And so I'm back to full capacity now, and we are starting again with our midweek reflections. And deep thank you to Reverend Robin King of Rising Spirit Ministry for graciously sharing his reflections with us while I was away, and also it's wonderful collaboration to have that collegial support. So if you see Robin or Rising Spirit, please extend gratitude for the gift of their ministry sharing with us here at DKR United. You can see behind me that we still have the three kings up. It is still the season of Epiphany, and Robin has said we've been talking about what it means to be the light in the world, and he has chosen this week the theme verse, "For so the Lord has commanded us, saying, I have set you to be a light for the Gentiles, so that you may bring salvation to the ends of the earth." And I was thinking about that, and that to be a light, stuck out for me. And I'm like, I think there's a song about that. And yes, Thomas Rhett, a country singer, has a song called that, "Be a Light." And I was just talking with someone who told me that our own Radiant Harmony Choir sang that song in their Christmas, as part of their set in their Christmas concert. And so it has amazing lyrics. And it talks about how we are called to be a light, to share kindness in times where everything feels chaotic and turned upside down, and there's just change is happening faster than we can keep tabs of. And in times like that, there tends to actually be growing animosity between our fellow humans. And in times like that, how important it is to be a light and to share that. And so that's what we've been talking about in this worship series that Robin has created for us as well. And so this week we're delving deeper into that, in what does it mean to be called to be the light? We in church, in faith circles, we talk a lot about being called by God. And so we're going to explore this Sunday, like, what does that mean? And one of the things that Robin lifts up we're going to explore that through Isaiah 6, 1-8, where it's the passage, it's like this really cool mental picture in Isaiah where there's the seraphim, and they've got like 6 wings, and 2 are covering their feet, and 2 are covering their mouth, and 2 are flying, and they touch a coal to the lips. And that's the call, right? Like, now God has put God's words in your mouth, and you are to go and share them with God's people. And the question comes back, if you read further past verse 8, the question comes back, well, how long do I have to do this? And the answer is essentially as long as it takes. And then we have the passage from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 5, verses 1 to 11, the calling of Simon and James and John. And this is the story of the crowd is swarming up to him, and so to escape the crowd, he sees them. He sees the fishermen on the shore kind of mending their nets, and he's like, okay, take me out in the boat. And he preaches from there. And in this story from the Gospel of Luke, after Jesus is done preaching, he turns to them, to Simon, James, and John, and he says, put your net in. And if you recall, what do they say? We've been fishing all night and haven't caught a single thing. You can imagine they're probably dog tired, right? They've worked hard. They put in a long day's work. This guy, although he's an inspiring, charismatic speaker, comes along and asks them to do even more work, right? They have to stay awake and keep him steady in the boat. And then he has the audacity to say, put your nets in once more. And you can just hear we tried this already. We've done that before, and there was nobody came. That's not how we do it. You can hear it. It's through our church, it's through our humanity, all those excuses. And Jesus tells them, put your nets in one more time. And if you remember the story, they do, and the catch is so huge, it starts breaking their neck, breaking their net. There we go, net. And so after that, as they reach the shore, after being blown away by this, how something that they've been waiting for all their lives just happened in this same place where they've tried and tried and tried, they leave everything and follow Jesus. And so when I was reading and listening to those stories, there was a piece, and maybe it resonates with me because that's how I've been feeling. It is a piece of why I was granted the leave in January, is that I am tired. I think we're all tired. And when we hear in the news, when we hear things, what we are called to do is constantly, don't give up. Keep sharing light. Keep being the light. Keep sharing love. Keep loving your neighbors. Keep standing up. Keep speaking out. And I don't know about you, but I hear that. I know that. I know that is what I am called to do as a person of faith. I know it is something I need to speak love into this world. But I am tired. I am like those fishermen saying to Jesus, but we've done that already, and it didn't make a difference. And Jesus is telling us, do it one more time. Jesus they're telling them, like they did to the prophet Isaiah, do it until they understand. And so when you join us on Sunday, I hope that I'm going to talk a little bit more about how do we do that? How do we fulfill our call when we're already tired? How do we do that? how do we be the light when our own flame might be barely burning? And so, friends, I want you to think about that. How can we be a light? Instead of being negative, instead of, saying, oh, we did that already, how can we be a light in whatever capacity we have? How can we be a light in this world? And I will post in the comments the link to Thomas Rhett's song, Be a Light, where it says, in a world full of hate, be a light. Don't hide in the dark, because you were born to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. It shares the wisdom of, in a race you can't win, slow it down. And it's hard to live in color when you just see black and white. Be a light. Be a light, my friends. Take care. Goodbye.
Hello, and thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a like and then subscribe to our YouTube channel, DKR United. Subscribing is a great way to stay informed about new videos or when we go live. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our Facebook page called DKR United Church to see our local events, worship services, information, inspiration, and so much more. Please join us for worship on Sunday, February 9th at 10:30 a.m. Rev Deanna will be leading the service in Daysland United Church, and a lay leader will be leading the service at Killam United Church. Mark your calendars. Annual report time is coming. Deadline for reports was Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. If you are on a committee, please ensure that a report is completed and submitted as soon as possible, if you haven't done so already. Daysland Annual General Meeting is February 23rd at 11:30 a.m. Killam Annual General Meeting is March 2nd at 11:30 a.m. Please join for our next free community suppers in Killam United Church on Monday, February 17th and Monday, February 24th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Donations will be gratefully accepted at the door, however, they are not required. This event is open to everyone in the community. We look forward to seeing you there. Please contact the DKR office to request your free weekly newsletter to be sent to your inbox. Call or email the DKR office, which is located in Killam, to sign up. If you would like to contact DKR United Church, please use the information in this image or in the description box below. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for tuning into this video. We hope to see you soon.